And I know we can complain all you want, we are still here because the state is giving us something. And I know I'm negating some of the things that I've brought up myself, but it has a lot of basic things. And by basic, I mean, again, the information and the skill set. And can we train some of the skill set, some of those people who really want to get to the entrepreneurial level and introduce some of the educational aspects of it? A lot of universities, a lot of schools have that already. And if we have these pockets of information that I was alluding to, or pockets of infrastructure, that indirectly does lead to a peer education kind of mindset. So I think, yeah, as long as we have this mindset that we can nurture in terms of let's motivate, let's nurture entrepreneurship, and not just entrepreneurship, but leverage on the existing network, not just people, but vendors, clinical research organizations, manufacturing, commercial organizations, they're all right there. And if you can find the overall network and leverage on it, I think we can do wonderful things there.
So I actually want to speak positively about the state in terms of the New Jersey grow. We've taken advantage of that, and we haven't reaped the benefits yet. There's certain hiring we need to do, but I can tell you that's a really positive incentive and something that was important to us and actually made the move to Bell Works palatable as well. I'd say to strengthen that would just be to do two things. One, potentially simplify the program a little bit. But number two, it's very much tied to the property. And for a fast growth business, you're going to move out of your property in too short a period of time. And so it should be tied not to the property, but to the employees you hire and the capital you're investing. Whether or not you invest that in 5 buildings or 1 building, does it really matter? It just matters that you're investing the capital. And so we've invested a ton of capital. Look, why do you care if I made 3 buildings much nicer than 1 building much nicer? And it's actually a benefit for me to spread the wealth and improve a lot of the infrastructure that we're kind of leaving behind. By the way, if anyone needs a sublease space, I'm to make that available. So I think that is a thing that we can make a lot better. I would also say that we speak a lot about connecting industry with talent, and the people who are going to start businesses are a lot of people with bright ideas out of academia. What can organizations like this one do to tie all of the experienced people in this room with these bright-eyed people coming out of university who want to build businesses, start businesses, and how can we make that connection? I've got friends who are CEOs and they've built their businesses out of New York. And it's like, why? There's so much talent here in New Jersey. And they just said, well, that just happened to be the network that I connected in, and some people are in Brooklyn, some people are here, so that happened to be a central place. But if we can make their network in New Jersey, they're going to build their business in New Jersey. So what can we do to enable the networking to happen here so that they'll want to build their businesses here?
So I have just one more question. We'll take it from 2, so you guys can find out yourselves. It might get a little bit of overlap from the last panel, but this is your time. What are you expecting from, or what would you like to see from the Bell administration?
I think obviously we all want incentives to stay in New Jersey, and there are definitely programs, tax incentives that my company is looking at because we have considered moving just because it's so expensive to stay in New Jersey, and there are things that you can do to help financially, but that needs to be front and center. That needs to be thrown in our faces. We need representatives calling our offices, and entrepreneurs, we're busy, and we need that education though, and we can't go out looking for it. It has to be told to us. And if they want entrepreneurs to stay here, grow successful businesses, hire millennials, keep millennials here, and keep that cycle going, they have to do more for us to make that happen.
I had a wish list. Maybe the top of the list would be to really strong programs to convert, to have several smart cities and really a smart state in New Jersey. With a lot of investment goes along to the infrastructure, IoT, energy, waste management, electricity, light, water quality. Eventually will pay dividends over time, but initially requires a strong technology mindset and thinking on and money to invest in the infrastructure in the state. And it will lead to a lot of innovation, a lot of jobs, lead to a lot of talent coming into the state as well.
I just wanted to add one more thing, just tagging along to read about the tax aspect of it, right? So I think we have this beautiful thing, which is R&D tax credit. All the investors that invest in the state of New Jersey in technology-based companies, they get 10% of their investment back in terms of credit, which is wonderful, and it does incentivize quite a few investors. And of course, we can always say or debate that Minnesota has 15%. So we can always do better. But I think maybe the new governor probably should revisit our competitive advantage and relative to other states. And if there are other benefits that other states are able to offer, and can we compete on those aspects?
If I can just add one more thing. What needs to be realized, I think, is also that it's very easy to be remote. People can service clients from anywhere in the country. You know, there was always a big scare about going offshore and potentially language barriers and time zone differences, but you don't have that in our own country, particularly in our own time zone. So it's so easy to go to another state that has a really low cost of living. You can hire staff for half the price. Your office expenses are a quarter, and you can still service the same customers in New York City and Philadelphia and all over New Jersey. So there has to be huge incentives for us to stay here to make it worthwhile.
So we are out of time. I'd like to thank our panelists for their insight on these topics.